Roving Reporter series. I'm Amelia and I'm the Roving Reporter, and I'm here today with Emma and Harriet, who are the task setters. So Emma and Harriet, what exactly goes into task setting? So how does it work?
So really it's about working out how to make the most of the day. That's the key thing. So we'll listen to what the met is for the day, what weather we're expecting, where's it going to be good, and then it's a case of looking at what gliders we've got flying. So number of classes, we'll set different tasks for each class, and we'll normally have a slightly optimistic task, then maybe one that's slightly less optimistic, and maybe a fallback task depending on how variable the weather is.
Yeah, because we can kind of look at the speeds that they kind of on average fly, because you've got the club 18s and standard meter classes, and we can have a look at how fast they go on average. We've got this weather window, and the Met will also be like, this area is nice, this one's not so nice, so we can kind of figure out where to send them.
So what exactly is a task for people who don't know?
So there are different types. So you've got a pure racing task, which is where we set essentially waypoints in the sky which relate to your GPS like navigation aid, and you essentially race around them.
Yeah.
And they've got extra bits of sectors and whatnot, which is probably a bit more complicated than what you need to know. And then there are AATs. So instead of going, I'm racing from point to point to point and I'm coming back as quick as I can, you have, these are the areas you can fly in, come back in 3 hours and see how far you can get in those 3 hours.
Wow.
Which those ones require a lot more thinking by the pilots. So they tend to enjoy them a bit more. Well, depends how you're inclined. And it's a lot of thinking in the air, looking at the weather, is it changing? Can I push a bit further and all of that? But ultimately it still comes down to speed, because you've got a set time frame.
So how long will most tasks be, or is it hard to work out how long?
It really varies, to be honest, on the weather conditions and what kind of class you're setting, what glider class you're setting for. So you could be looking at 200k, you could be looking at up to 600k if we have some really good weather for the competition.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed.
Yeah, hopefully. So thank you so much, Emma and Harriet, and stay tuned for the next episode.